Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield, 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield, 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hello and welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm Miss Richfield, 1981, your hostess, and this is my co-host, Lewis, who is giving you a big Heidi-ho from the friendly citizens and responsible merchants in Richfield. That's right, that's our home here in Minnesota, where butter is a spice and gravy is a beverage. And I'm so happy to welcome you to Bingo 54. Can you believe that? Oh, now he's sitting down here. There we go. There's Lewis. Hey, Lewis. Look at him. Isn't he? Could he be any more handsome? I mean, he's very handsome. He's not being super cooperative tonight, but he's very handsome. There he is. Oh, yeah, got a good look at you now. I want them to see your beautiful eyes, right? So anyway, and it's Bingo Bonanza. Bingo Bonanza. Yes, because it's our little salute to our Irish friends. That's right, because it's almost St. Paddy's Day. And so I'm all greened up. Look at that. I got my 4-leaf clovers in my hair and my tinsel and my green outfit. Green, green, green. Look at this. It's green. It's a green jacket, a green blouse, and green pants. It's green, green, green. And I am loving it. And not only that, but I'm loving our audience that we have tonight is just fabulous. I've barely seen them yet, but I want to bring them on and introduce them right now because you've met Lewis. But I also want to bring Angela, Brian, John, Kevin, Michael, Tim, Andy, and Dustin. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Can you see me?
Hi.
I'm behind Lewis.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Because Lewis does not move. Lewis finds a spot he likes. And you just, and I'm good with that. So let me start out with Michael and Kevin, who are in Fort Lauderdale, not far from Chris, I bet. Our friend Chris is in Wilton Manors. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey, we're great.
And
We're
have
actually in Wilton Manors, too.
Well, do you have a prop? It looks like you have a 4-leaf clover or something you were just going to wave at me.
So this is my bingo hand.
Oh, this is your... It looks like it could be a sock.
It is.
But you're using it as something else. What are you using it as?
A bingo hand.
A bingo what?
Lucky bingo hand.
Oh, a bingo hand. I didn't have
Lucky
my volume.
bingo hand.
It's very nice and really effective, I have to tell you. And then the 4-leaf clover. Now hold that 4-leaf clover up so we can all see. Look at that. Now it's not a 4-leaf clover. It's a 3-leaf clover. Where did you get something that? Where did you get something that spectacular, Kevin?
Dollar Tree.
At the Dollar Tree, which is where you folks who are on a fixed income down there in Florida are probably shopping a lot. God bless you. And Tim, look at Tim now. I hate to say it, but Tim may have slightly outdone you because he actually has instead of using a sock for a puppet, it looks like you actually have a puppet. Fantastic. Although you do have to hand it to those old birds in Fort Lauderdale, they know how to make something out of nothing. I'm telling you, down there, they're really good at that. And Tim, you're calling from Wakefield, Massachusetts.
That's right, just north of Boston.
Oh, so I was just going to ask you where that is, because I don't know where Wakefield is.
Yeah.
And north of Boston, I always think of that as New Hampshire or Vermont, but
not that far, but close.
Close. So you're heading that direction.
Yeah.
And so you're not living with the lesbians, but you're lesbian adjacent.
Close.
Actually.
Very close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, never do this, actually. That's not a popular hand gesture in this crowd. Know your audience, Tim. Know your audience. So we'll get back and find out the name of your friend there. And we also have Angela and Brian, who have been with us before. Angela and Brian were with us on our Mardi Gras bingo. Thanks them so much. We said we have to have them back because they're so interesting. And then we found out that Angela, what you got, you got your first shot, right?
Yes, I got my first vaccine last Saturday, and then on Tuesday I tested positive for COVID.
Which I think doesn't that just make us all want to run out and get our vaccine right now? I know so. What do they do with that?
Nothing. I mean, I could have had it before I got my vaccine. So we get to quarantine together, and otherwise he wouldn't be with me because.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, thank God you did your St. Patty's Day shopping before you had to quarantine.
Actually, the wall behind me, my girlfriend went shopping yesterday for me and dropped it off.
Wow. I would say you have an interior designer for a friend. I mean, that is spectacular.
And
although
I'm from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, well, hello. It's already been mentioned, but thank you. And so, we don't have time to repeat things, so try to listen. Okay. So, Dustin and Andy. Hello, Dustin and Andy. Oh my gosh, you've got the children with us. How are you boys?
We're doing great. How are you?
A little cold.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Yeah.
It's freezing up here in upstate New York.
24 degrees now.
Well, we had a beautiful, we were having lunch on the, outside, that space between the trailers. I was going to say, it's not really a lawn. It's more like dirt and gravel and so forth. But anyway, we were out there, and the kids were playing out in the street, throwing rocks at cars. It was just like it was summer yesterday. And then today, snow. Today, crazy. Did you guys get snow in New York? Because you're so far.
Yeah.
You did too.
Yeah.
And they did in Colorado. It's like it snowed in the whole country, but not in Fort Lauderdale. Not in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm so glad you guys are here, and I can't wait to visit more with you because I know you've got a race car driver and a Dominican, and you used to live in Jersey, and it's just gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. And then John right below me here, is with us again. John, how are you? And this is so special to have John with us because he is actually from Scotland, which is like, is that close to Ireland? I don't know. I'm not, I'm a gal, so I don't know directions. It's right next door?
Yeah.
Oh, that must get noisy, I bet. They're kind of noisy people, aren't they? Do you hear them sometimes in your country? Do you ever have to
occasionally
just yell over the border? Be quiet, you crazy Irish. We're trying to sleep over here. We're trying to save money. We're Scotchmen, right? So that is fantastic. And I love it's like your headdress and my headdress are almost the same. Does yours light up?
No, sadly not.
Oh, see, mine lights. It lights there. And see, it can flash. Watch. It can flash. And then it can flash like that. I can just be on, like me, So, John, I'm so glad you're here. You were here for what show? I can't remember. It was a while ago because it's the middle of the night there, isn't it? What time is it there?
10 past 12 at night.
Oh my gosh, it's 10 past 12. Egads, look at you. My goodness sakes. How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're 29? Egad, so are my pantyhose. Well, that's fantastic. And that's why it's after 12 and you can still play bingo. See, like once it gets to 9:30, Michael and Kevin are gonna be signing off. Yeah, in Florida. So, but when you're 29, I forgot what that, I mean, no, I remember what that's like. That was just the other day for me, of course. But that's so fantastic. And I'm so glad you're here, John. Thank you so much. And John joins us even when he's not on the show. He joins us and types in, hey, I'm here, and chats with the people. And it's just so great to have people from all over the country, but then to have people from other countries is amazing. So we so much appreciate you taking time, John, to be with us tonight. I know it's the middle of the night. Do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm up at 8:30, yeah.
You do have to work. Wow.
Yep.
Do you have to work early? What time do you get up?
I'll have to get up about 7.
Oh, but that's probably in metric. So for the rest of us, that's probably much later,
Yeah.
I guess. I can't do the conversion in my head, but you do that for us while we're taking a little break. I have to talk to Chris right now because Chris is the guy who sort of runs the show. He's one of the people who's on my team who knows computers and wireless phones and fax machines and all the things I don't get, you know. And I'm so glad to see you. We only see each other once a week, and it always feels like a month.
It's
Every
never
time.
enough. But I'm sure
every
you're
time
all
we
the
say
time.
that, we say, and you're super busy with so many other things too. You've got your regular job. You now an elected official. You've taken this beautiful StreamYard that we're on right now, and you've expanded that.
But I'm never
So
too
there's
busy
other
to take your
shows?
phone call, but you never return my phone calls.
That's because my phone's been disconnected while I'm catching up on bills.
get that. I get
Yeah.
it. Which
Yeah.
actually is probably a great time for me to tell people that they're welcome to play along and or tip, and they can do that right on playbingobonanza.com. So if you're watching on Facebook, you'll see a little link that pops up that says you can play or tip. If you're on your computer and you're at playbingobonanza.com, there's actually some buttons right across the bottom of your screen. You can enter any amount that you want, whatever you're comfortable with. We really do appreciate it. They're in green because it's luck of the Irish if you send a little something. So that's I got
And
all dressed
money
up.
is green.
The money is green, and I got all dressed up so that they wouldn't send me away when I bought my green bottle of Irish luck. Because I'm half Irish, by the way. People don't know that I'm half Irish.
Are you half Irish?
Yes,
Of course,
yes,
you
I
know
am.
the next question.
And we're
Which half? Exactly. Which half?
upper half, not bottom. Upper half. I'm Italian on the bottom half. Yeah.
Oh, you're
so-
Italian in the bottom end.
Yes, this is right.
Okay. And,
So-
but you're loud on either end. So they're
I
both
guess.
loud cultures. They're both
Yeah,
loud, Irish
they
and
are.
they're loud
They are.
people. I love that though. That's good. I'm so glad you're here and that I didn't know you were part Irish.
I am half Irish. Speaking of loud people, by the way, we love loud people that share the word about what we're doing here tonight. And one of the ways that we show everyone that we appreciate it is one random share is going to win a prize tonight. And so there's a lot of ways that you can do that. You can get lucky tonight. Who doesn't want to get lucky tonight? You can have the luck of the Irish tonight. You can just hit share on Facebook if you're playing online. If you're on Facebook, hit the share on Facebook. We love growing our leprechaun family. And I can say that because I'm like 4'5".
Totally.
Leprechaun jokes, actually. I'm allowed
And you
to.
look so tall on the computer. So.
I've had 3 people this week say, I thought you would be much taller when I saw you on Miss Richfield.
Yeah.
That may be why I'm drinking from the bottle.
Well, you know what the important thing is? Did you have lunch with some fans?
No. This was literally, I got dressed up because when I wear my tank top, they throw me out of the liquor store. It won't matter. So
Well, who is that? But this week, people said that you thought that.
Wait, did you talk to them? Because literally
No.
3 people at Rosie's came up to me and say, we watched you, 3 different people, 3 different days. We see you at Miss Richfield. We thought you were taller in person. So I'm having a bit of a Napoleon complex today. I'm not going to acknowledge it.
Well, the nice thing, Lewis isn't that tall either. And he's very popular. He's very popular.
And he gets all the wieners. He gets all the wieners. So he's doing something right.
Exactly. He's a wiener guy, aren't you, buddy? So that's fantastic. Well, Chris, I'm so excited, and we talked about sharing, and we're going to have a share winner who's going to get. I think are they going to get like maybe a discount on our store?
They're going to get a $10 gift certificate to the Redbubble gift shop, which has all
Nice.
kinds of amazing things. I own more than a few of them, and I
So
love
do I.
Yes, the apron is my new favorite. I'm. That's pretty much all I'm trying to get my husband to cook in is just the apron.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I think just the apron would be real nice. And there's so many things. You know, I have a notebook that I take notes in. This is a notebook, a really kind of cool notebook that has my picture on the front of it. I also am using this bag a lot. You know, this nifty bag, this carry-on bag thing. Which who doesn't need another bag, right? I mean, to carry our things, all my nice things in. So anyway,
we all have a lot of baggage, so it makes sense that we would have bags to carry that.
No, it totally. And so anyway, so that is so fantastic. Is there anything else before we go on?
No, I think we're ready to play our first game.
We're ready to play. And you know, it always starts out the same, right? It starts out with bingo in any direction. Okay, that's what we're going to start out with. Bingo in any direction. Say it with me, Lewis. Bingo in any direction. And that means you get any 5 in a row. That means it can be up and down. It can be side to side, or it can be diagonal, but you can use the free space. So make sure you mark your free space. And as I mentioned to you, it has been so cold. It's been just freezing here. Just today, I should say, not yesterday. Yesterday was nice. And so Naomi, again, I had to shut the door on her. So I'm going to have to radio Naomi. A lot of you know Naomi from A Mighty Fortress Is Our God Lutheran Church in Richfield. She plays the harp at the 10:30 contemporary service with the liturgical dancers. You don't want to go to the 8:30 service, just a bunch of old people and those horrible old Lutheran hymns. But we have cool songs at the 10:30 service, and the liturgical dances are real nice. Anyway, Naomi, I did have to shut the door, and so I'm going to have to radio her to get our game started because, you know, she gets the game started. So hang on. Naomi, it's Miss Richfield, 1981. Naomi, please. Yeah, it's really cold. She's ready to go. Thank you. Over and out. 10-4. Anyway, and so, yeah, she's right on the money now. And so Yvonne dropped her off. And, last week Yvonne played the gong, with her hook. She has a hook on one side. And that went real well, but not this week because it's just too darn cold. Oh, geez, I've got my bell-bottom pants on. I'm not used to wearing slacks. So here is our bingo. I always count my balls. Always count my balls before we start. And so I made sure that we have all the balls in here. We're going to call all the numbers and all the letters. We always do for our first game. And Ruth is here. You can't see her. She's behind Lewis. But Ruth is here. She always makes sure, the notorious RBG, always makes sure things are fair and honest. Keeps me honest. And, the last thing I need is a gaming commission on my butt. So let's start out. If you have this first one, you say, whee! Which means you're going to be lucky all night long. That's right. 075. Who's got it? Who has got it? 075. 075. Look at it. It's fantastic. So I'm so glad you're all here. And I want to talk first. I want to talk first to John because it's so late there. I'm thinking to myself, I have to talk to you first, John, because, I'm thinking if anything happens, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. People are saying they got it. And I-26. And John, I have to ask, and I think somebody asked me this the other day about you, is how did you hear about Bingo Bonanza? Did you know of me through an Atlantis events trip or something? 066.
I think it was many years ago. I think I was in Houston at the time, and I actually saw a commercial for Orbits. I think that's what it was.
My Orbits commercial. Wait till the Orbits people hear this. So you saw an Orbits commercial over there in Scotland?
No, I was in Houston at the time.
Oh, you were in Houston. 061. What were you doing? Oh, geez, you said this darn scarf. What? This could be hard all night long. And what were you doing in Houston? Were you working there? 073.
Yeah, my parents lived there for a number of years, so I was visiting them.
I feel like we talked about this before, but I don't remember it. So they lived in Houston. And how many years did you live there? I-28. Last year, you could say I-28. How long ago?
About 3 years it was. I was there.
You were there for 3 years?
Yeah.
Well, that would explain why your English is so good. You had a lot of practice then. B15. Yeah. B15, everybody. B15. And what? And were you in school at the time? Was it years ago or was it recently?
It was quite recently. I was there. Yeah, I was helping out with a charity, helping Prairie Land management.
Oh, really? Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I could just sit and listen to you for hours. You're very handsome.
Yeah.
G52. Do you have a significant other? Is there anyone? Is there a
Yeah,
mystery?
yeah, I do. Yeah, we've been together about 4 years as well.
4 years. Wow. And where does he or she live?
Ardrossan, which is like west coast of Scotland.
West coast of Scotland. Okay. Scotland's kind of small though, right? Isn't it? Is it? You can get around.
Yeah, but it's quite
I-21.
big. We've got a lot of hills.
I-21. What's that?
We've got a lot of hills, so it takes a while to get there.
Oh, okay. A lot of hills.
Mountains.
And mountains. Yes, right,
Yeah.
right. Hills and mountains. And you work for, and you're one of the people who you love the environment, and you work for the Forestry Commission.
Yeah, I work for the Scottish Government as well, and then like the Forestry Commission. It's like green charities I work for.
And now hang on. G58. What do you do for them, John? What type of work do you do?
Mostly environmental, so like land management and like kind of tree conservation and things like that, habitat management.
Oh. So how do you do the tree thing? Are you stopping people from chopping down trees? G56, you can be glad you're not around here.
Yeah.
They just shoot you. Yeah, I know. They just yeah.
No guns
They want to
here.
cut
No
down a
guns here.
tree. You're in the United States. They just shoot you. It's kind of crazy. It's little nuts over on this side of the pond, as they say. But I'm so glad. And you guys have areas of Scotland. I've seen pictures where you don't have a lot of trees.
Yeah, it can be quite windy, so there can't be really any trees there. The trees won't grow.
Yeah, because it's so far north, right? And
Yeah,
40. Well, I absolutely love your country. Now, how do they honor St. Paddy's Day in Scotland?
Much the same way as we all do, but that
Really?
to us is every weekend we kind of do that because we're
I
also
thought you
quite
were
drunk.
enemies. I thought you were fighting.
No, we're Scotland loves the Irish. It's Scotland and Ireland don't like the English. No one likes the English.
Oh, no one likes the English.
No.
You know what? Even the English don't like the English right now.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's kind of too bad. Look at this. Hey, look at this. I think we might have a winner.
We do.
Hey, wait a minute now. Get on here, Chris. Do we already have a winner? Oh,
We
look
do.
at Chris. Oh, hooray. Oh, that's
I got
lovely. Look at
I
that.
got my Italian from the waist down shirt on. It's magically delicious. It's somewhat Lucky
magic.
Charmy. There's like a whole.
Oh, it's a Lucky
I-
Charm shirt.
I
With
know.
an arrow. With an arrow
know.
pointing to your belt.
To the Italian side. To the Italian side.
To the Italian side. Isn't
That's
that
right.
nice? And are you now, John? Do you have an Italian side, or you just have the Scottish side?
Mostly Scottish, but I also have a Slavic side, so Eastern European.
Ugh, that sounds like a delicious combination to me. I don't know about you.
Magically
I mean,
delicious.
I think it's gonna work out. I think eventually John and I are gonna be dating. It's when
I
he
thought it
comes-
was John and I. Now it's you and John. We didn't
Well,
negotiate.
It can be a throuple.
we could be a modern family.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
John.
so progressive across the lake.
That would be so. See, they just speak their mind. We're not they're not afraid of being shot like the rest of us are in the United States. Who's the winner?
So our lucky winner is Paul from Alexandria, Virginia. Congratulations, Paul.
Paul?
Paul.
Hot dog, we got a wiener. Let's hear that music.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
That's right. We want to grab our balls and play, don't we? Goodness sakes, that went fast. And we want to remind you, between games is always a good time. If you want to donate to the cause a little bit, 5 of us it takes to run this crazy thing. We got Eli, my good friend in Philly, who's helping with the chat and all that. Chris helps run the computer thing. Joe in Minneapolis is right not far from me. He's the one that makes it look like a TV show and all the art and the fabulousness of it all. And then Matt, my manager, gets 15%. I know. Wish I had that job. Well, anyway, yeah, maybe in my next life I'll be a manager. So, Chris, now tell us again. We want to remind people that if they want to be in our studio audience, they can email me, right?
That is right. So they can email Miss Richfield Live at Gmail. And next week's show, it's going to be out of control. It's, do you know what show it is next week? Do you know? It's Vaccines and Vodkas, Take a Shot. This is a show I have waited 55 bingos for. Literally, this show is everything I can hope for.
And I'm ready. Look at me. Look at me. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go.
Wait, is that vodka or vaccine?
It's good. Well, first it's going to be vaccine for sure. I got to get the vaccine and get that all ready to go. Although, I don't know. Now it seems like people who have the vaccine, sometimes they can still get sick. So I don't know what to think of that. I guess the important thing is to keep wearing your mask and keep social distancing for crying out loud. That's not that hard.
We're almost there. Everyone just needs to, make smart choices. Keep doing the right thing.
Settle down. That's how I want to tell people. Settle down. It'll all come true. So that's so fantastic. And our next bingo, of course, is going to be next Monday, March 22nd. And it is Vaccine and Vodka. Take a shot. Yeah. And so that's going to be great. And so you can be on our, just by emailing me at missrichfieldlive@gmail.com. And you'll actually be talking to Eli, my good friend in Philadelphia.
And you're very lucky to talk to Eli. Eli is amazing and handles all of the casting. And by the way, it's a great time, by the way, between games, if you want to send a little something. I hear it's good luck. I don't know. I don't know if it increases your odds of winning. I don't know if it helps to buy the hazmat suit that we need to clean up Naomi's great green beer, but we do appreciate it. And you can do that Venmo at Richfield Tips. You can do it at the bottom of your game board. You can PayPal me Richfield Tips. Any way you do it is definitely lucky. And every time you do that, there's this chance you'll end up on our bingo boosters list. We have some people we have to thank, right? We're lucky to have lives.
We want to thank our bingo boosters. People have been so generous with us. Chris, why don't you start us out?
That's right. So I want big rounds of thanks to Paul and Michael and Sherry and Karen. Karen, I love you, Karen. And Dan and Michael and Stanley, Robert, Keith. Oh my God, what a wonderful list.
I know, Randy. Look at Randy's listed twice.
Randy's worth listing twice. Let's just call it what it is. Randy is worth listing twice.
Some of these people just really, and my good friend Allison and Greg, thank you, Greg, and Brian Keene, we appreciate you so much. Been with us for so long. God bless you, Brian. John and Jennifer. Rick, thank you, Rick. And Scene, look at that. We should have had Scene McLaughlin on our show. Could be pronounced Sean, but I always like to say Scene. I like to pronounce it as it's spelled. And Drew and Jorge and Janie and Felipe, Ole, Wendy and Jerry and Stella, Susan, my good friend Susan. I went to school with her in Richfield, Central Elementary, West Junior High, Richfield High School. We love Susan. Thank you for participating. And my good friend Mark Scott, who's been so generous with us. And Mark is another one of those folks who've been being so generous for so many bingos. Thank you, Mark. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all of you. We can't name everybody, but we try to move through the list as much as we can. And I'm looking through the magic mirror right now. And the magic mirror lets me see who is out there. Because I know that there's some people like, here, look at, I'm already seeing people. Hi, Eileen. Love you from North Salem. I love it. And Ed. Hi, Ed. And Jonathan in Boston. I know you too. How are you guys? Good to see you. And I know, I think Alice from Dorchester might be on tonight. And then there's so many others. In fact, my friend Larry on North Cherokee and Fountain. And then, out in LA. And look, and hi, Joe. I missed one there. Joe from Baltimore. Hi, Salem, Massachusetts. Oh, good heavens. Michael, hi there. Long Island, where I look like everybody else. Nice to see you, Michael. And Wendy, hi, girl. We just said hello to you on the bingo boosters, and Carlos. Hi, my dear. I know Carlos and Eric. I know Eric too. Love, love, love from Eric. I love you guys. And Greg and Derek. Hi, Derek from Quincy. And my good friends from Uptown, Ryan. Oh, Uptown, Minneapolis. Snowy there these days. And so many more. Stuart. Hi, Casey. I see you. Hi, Casey. And JJ from Rochester. I'll be coming to Rochester May 8th. And then Scotty and Mindy. Hi, Mindy from Fort Lauderdale. And oh, hey, from Orlando. It's Miss Veronica and Chris. Hello. And Ronald. Hi, darling Ronald and Chris. And Stephen. And look at that. And David. David, I know David. Hi, Tony from St. Paul. Oh, gosh, there's nothing else to do in St. Paul. Bianca. Hi, Miss. Oh, Miss R. I love that. And then Wendy again sending love. Oh, to Dusty and Lewis. Look at that, Lewis. And hello there, Natalie. Oh, my good friend Natalie. Hi, from Exeter. And I have such an Exeter following. I love Exeter. I got to go up there. Michael, I'm going up this summer. Greg, I'm going to see you in Exeter this summer. Mark. Hi, Mark. And Max. Hi, Max. And DC, one of my favorite cities in the world. Stephen. George in DC, too. I love it. And Dominic. Hi. Home and Ben Salem. Oh, boy, it doesn't get any classier than that. Curtis. Hi, Curtis. Hi, Joe. In rain. Oh, yes, rainy or snowing everywhere. Scotty and Eric and Ryan and Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I know Kevin, too. Hi, Kevin and Carlos. Good to see you guys. They're gorgeous, by the way. And then Greg again. Hi, from Wakefield, New Hampshire. Jorge, we mentioned you. And look at Ed saying hi to Fleet. Now we've got people saying hi to each other. I mean, this is what being in a community is all about. My friend Robert Santiago, who works at Disneyland, and they're going to open Disneyland up again. It's going to be open up really soon. We're sending you. Hey, Brian. Hi, Brian. Sweet. Good to see you. Hopefully you're coming to P-Town, Brian. I saw Brian last year in P-Town. Stephen. Hi, darling, from Dayton, Ohio. Oh, why do we ever leave Ohio or something like that? Or why? Yeah. Anyway. And then, hi, snowy Denver. Yeah. Oh, geez, Denver. Did you see the pictures on the news? Denver is crazy. Hi, Jeff. Looking forward to seeing you in P-Town. Oh, I'll look for you, Jeff. Look me up. Make sure that you let me know when you're coming to P-Town, everybody. Okay, just send me get on my website. You can send me a little message. And then, Universal Orlando Resort. How about that? Wow, Disney. Hey, Joe and Disney. Joe, somebody else. And Rain. Hi, Lewis is ready for his close-up. I think, look at him. It doesn't get any funnier than this, does it? Oh, my gosh. And you know who else I see? I see so many of you out there who are still challenged by this crazy, crazy pandemic we're living through. Just because the vaccine's coming and just because people are feeling a little better and people are opening up doesn't mean we don't want to be careful, and doesn't mean that there's not still some of you out there who are still struggling. Maybe you lost your job, or maybe you're a little bit sad, just are you feeling lonely, or who knows what. There's so much going on. Don't do it on your own. Talk to somebody, okay? We see you through the magic mirror. I see you right now, and I care about you, and I love you, and I want you to be okay, all right? And if you're hurting, there's somebody out there that wants to listen to you. So do that, or get onto one of the Stream Ally shows. All the fun shows we have on Stream Ally now. It's amazing. Chris is so talented. So anyway, and I'm going to be doing a musical number after this next game of bingo. So you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay right where you are, because our next game of bingo is very themed to our Bingo Bonanza, because we are going to be playing just the O's. That's right, bingo. Yeah, bingo. And so it's just the O's. That's all it is. So if you can, take a minute and look. I got to get reorganized. I'm getting reorganized here as we speak. And I'm only going to be calling the O's. I mean the O's, right? Is it the O's? I don't know. Lewis will help me. He'll keep me. You know what? Lewis is waiting for. You know what he's waiting for? He's waiting for Wiener. He knows when I get this out. He knows that he's gonna get a little wiener. But I have to wrap it up. Otherwise, oh geez, I just dropped it on the ground. Hang on a minute. I gotta get it. Oh, there we go. And so it's just the O's, okay? So the first person to get all the O's is gonna win. So let me start out. As I'm getting the balls rolled out, I want to talk to Michael and Kevin. And I know they're in Fort Lauderdale, and I think that would be where most of us want to be right now, is Fort Lauderdale, because so many of us are in the snow. We are in the snow these days. Oh, it is terrible. It is terrible. Now, are you boys, either of you, from cold weather climates? Oh, 72. Oh, 72. Because nobody's from Florida. I know you're not from Florida.
No, I'm from Jersey originally.
You're from Jersey originally. Wow, you could have just said anything, and I think I could have figured that out. Oh, 63. Oh, 63. So, geez. Oh, I just dropped. Wait, I got to go get the ball. I dropped it. I'm not used to this scarf. Here we go. Hang on. So where are you? So Kevin, Kevin's from Jersey?
Yes.
Where's Michael from?
Michael's from the mountains of Virginia near Tennessee.
Woo! Really? Now
Yeah.
give me a big smile. Look at those teeth. Holy smokes. Wow, you could have fooled me. So, and what now? How did you've been together for a while, right? How long you been together?
17 and a half years.
Woo! And then a lot of people don't realize this, but we have a friend in common. Because you know Cranky Frankie, right?
Absolutely, from Barnstable on the Cape.
From Barnstable. Where there's actually a lot of Cranky Frankies in Barnstable, but if you've ever been to Barnstable, you know what I'm talking about. It's near Hyannis.
Yeah.
And if you're living in Hyannis, you're cranky. So anyway, there's another O. There's another O. Here we go. There's another O. Okay, first I was a little concerned we weren't going to have any O's. I can only call O's. You know, last week I was calling G's and I wasn't supposed to call G's, and people were taking off their clothes every time I called a G. I know. Why can't I see these things? 073. So anyway, do you guys spend time on the Cape then? Do you ever come to P-Town?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming in August.
And so you're coming in August? Oh, that's so great. And did you come just for a week?
Yeah, we're going to come for a week, and then I go down to Suzanne's on the Cape, where I'll see Frankie for a week.
And so you visit, it's 065. Is Cranky Frankie a relative?
No, he's a friend. He's a friend of my friend Suzanne's, a longtime friend, and that's how we met.
Oh, fantastic. And so you have connections. Now, let's bring Tim in just for a second, because Tipsy, Tim has a name. Tell us your drag name.
It's Tipsy Shit Cans.
Tipsy Poop Can. Okay. 066. 066. Okay. And the reason I brought you on is because you're another Massachusetts connection, and so are these guys. They've got, obviously, Massachusetts roots, too, then. Right, Michael and Kevin?
Absolutely.
Yeah, every summer.
Absolutely. And so, I want to know, Tim, now you're a big you like balls. You're a big ball fan.
I do like the balls.
You like the balls, and who can blame you? I'm right with you on that one. I mean, clearly. And but you said that you not only love the balls, but you also love weather and maps.
I know, I'm kind of a dork that way. That's why this is my friend during the quarantine.
I'm so glad you said that, because I could have said it, but it wouldn't have sounded as nice.
I served it up for you.
Oh, 69, everybody. Oh, 69. Let me blow the 069 horn. Oh, 69. Dinner for two. Hang on a minute. Okay, Lewis is going to be part of the whole show tonight. So, you know how it goes. We had a dog visiting the house the other day, so Lewis spent a lot of time on top of the fridge. So, 067. What's the name of your friend, Tim?
You know, it's up to debate. I don't know. I'd love to hear from the people. I don't have a name for him.
You don't have a name for him, and yet you have a name for yourself when you're wearing a dress.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is Tipsy.
Poop cans.
Right, poop cans. Exactly. I love it. And you know what I love is you like weather and maps and pizza and housewives.
Exactly. It's a classic.
I don't know how you're single. I mean, doesn't he seem like a catch, Michael and Kevin? I mean, doesn't he seem like
Absolutely.
he's very handsome. And it's not like he's quirky or weird or anything. So, Chris, come in for just a second. No, perfectly. I mean, good God in heaven, what grown man doesn't have a puppet? You know,
It feels the right time for a transition, the right time to call bingo. congratulations to our bingo winner, which is actually Rob. We had a bunch, by the way, but only the first one actually wins. And so that's why we have to say congratulations to Rob from Denver.
Oh, Denver. How perfect is that? Hot dog, we got a wiener. That works out perfectly. Let's.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Isn't that the truth? Well, listen, I know. What else do we have here, Chris? We have, we wanted to mention that we do have bingo next week. It is, again, just as a reminder, because, we've gotten very good at themes on the show these days. And it's vaccines and vodka.
Take a shot.
Take a shot bingo, right? And don't forget, share with us, because I'm going to do a little song for you now. And after the song, we're going to award one of our share winners.
Which means it's not too late. So you can still hit share on Facebook or share this we're going to pull that lucky winner while you do this great song. So again, not too late to have a chance to win one of our Redbubble gift certificates.
Isn't that great? And I think I'm going to have to actually give him a little bit of the sweener, or he's not going to get out from in front of the camera. So hang on a minute. Mommy's got to get the wiener out. Here it is. Here's the wiener. Oh, he loves the wiener. So here we go. Here, I'm going to just take a little bit of it and put it on the floor over here. What if we put it over there, Lewis?
This is a great time to help get Lewis more wieners. You can always send a tip. You can do that by clicking any of the lucky green buttons on screen, or you can Venmo at Richfield Tips. You can PayPal me Richfield Tips. They frankly all go to the Wiener Fund, which is no better place to go than the Wiener Fund.
Exactly. And I wanted to play a special song, and I didn't really have a song that I thought would fit, and so I had to learn a new song. And I was fortunate enough in high school to be in a play called Finian's Rainbow. And I'm going to ask you if you can guess what character I played. Those of you who know, and I know there's a bunch of homos watching, so I want you to guess and tell me if you know what character I might have played in high school in Finian's Rainbow. Super fun. I really enjoyed it. And it's a great musical. It's about racism, actually. It's all about the Irish coming to the United States and he's got Finian's got a big big pot of gold that he hides. And anyway, it's a great, great show. And Lewis is coming back. Here's the wiener. Here's the wiener. Hey, over here. I'm throwing the wiener over there. There we go. Now both the cats are running for it. So that means we've got about 60 seconds to do this song. So I want to do this song. I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. And I've never actually performed it before. And so I was excited to do it. And so anyway, I want to share this with you tonight. I hope you enjoy it. And it's always fun to do a little song and dance for you on a special holiday like St. Paddy's Day. In Richfield, where I come from, there's a family legend. You'll never grow old, and you'll never grow poor if you look to the rainbow beyond the next moor. On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart, to sing it wherever the world falls apart. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow. Follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow a fellow. Follow, follow your dreams. Isn't that beautiful? I love that song. Follow the rainbow. Follow the fellow who follows a dream. And I think the message is so great. If you haven't seen Finian's Rainbow ever, you can. It was on Broadway not that long ago, a revival of it. But it's a great show, and it takes place down south. And this very, very bigoted, mean sheriff in the show is turned black because a woman is so angry with him that she was standing on the gold, and she didn't realize she was standing on the gold because it was hidden in a tree stump. And she said, "I wish you were black." And then the sheriff turns black, and it's really a fun show, but it's also a very meaningful show. And who knows what I might have played? Does anyone have any guesses? The part, yes, Cheyenne Jackson. And you know the part I played? The funnest part of all. I played the leprechaun. I played Og, the leprechaun. And it was fun. We had a great time. And I'm wondering if we could bring in Andy and Dustin while we're getting ready for our next game. Because Andy and Dustin, we haven't even spoken to you yet because we've been so busy chatting. But, and actually, we're really moving along tonight.
You're moving. You're flying tonight, Miss R.
Faster than usual.
Isn't that? I know you'd think I have someplace to go, and there's no place to go. It's snowy out there, just like you guys. I mean, we are snowed in. There ain't nowhere to go.
We don't have anywhere to go either.
What's that?
We don't have anywhere to go either. It's so cold out.
Exactly. And so now, now you boys, now I know one of you, do you still race cars?
So yes, that's me. We through COVID, we haven't really raced a lot, but so I race what's called like a sprint car and a dirt modified. It's like the dirt modified is like Northeast style racing, but it's all like dirt, short races. We travel a little bit through New York, pretty much stay in New York. So it's,
if I didn't know better and I squinted, I think I was talking to a couple lesbians, actually, with the way that you're speaking.
Not me.
It's interesting. It's interesting. And how long have you been racing since you were a little kid?
Since I was like 21. So since 2002.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you were an adult when you started?
Yep. Yeah, I started late. Yep.
So it wasn't like was it a family thing? Because so many times that stuff, go eat.
Yep. No, it was. So my father raced before me, but he did not push it on me. He wanted me to become interested in it because I wanted to do it instead of, being a father that just pushed it. So I I watched him as a kid growing up and enjoyed it, kind of got interest, and then I started.
But interesting that you didn't choose floral arranging or hair or something more traditionally Mo-like,
Well, yeah, that's, we all have our thing, but
right. And I love that you kind of went against the grain and went into racing. There's there's a movie or a documentary about a famous racer who was a big Nancy boy. And what an interesting guy. Did you see that? What's his name? Do you know his name offhand?
I'm trying. The only racing, I don't think I've watched the documentary, but I know there's an F1 video that came out. I think it's on maybe Netflix or Amazon Prime or something like that I haven't seen yet. Days of Thunder is a big racing film, but that's about the only ones that I've kind of seen.
Yeah, well, this is about a guy who's gay and he's a racer. It's really interesting. Yeah, you can look it up. I can't remember his name. I just ran across it, when I was looking for something to watch.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, let's see what the Moes have to answer. What they have, because they oftentimes have interesting movies, and as it turned out, it was very interesting. So you have to look that up. He's a really interesting guy,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
he raced way back in like the '80s, I think, or the '70s even. And so now he's a coach, like he coaches on teams or whatever.
Well, there's like a big stigma in racing, I guess, and it's like with any sport, right? Like football, even there's a lot of people that don't come out until after they retire, and that's kind of the same thing. Racing is kind of that homegrown thing, Southern, so it's
like my friend Ezra. I don't know if you know Ezra. He was a Minnesota Viking. He's a great guy, and he came out too. I think he came out either at the end of his career or after it was over. And he's a great guy. Speaks out a lot on for gay athletes and so forth. It's very, really, really wonderful when people are out, and you're out. That's great. And you're racing around. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And,
it's important because there's a lot of people, especially younger people, and in COVID times, people get depressed, and when you keep that stuff and you don't have somebody to talk to, you need somebody to just know that there's someone there that is like you as well, and that's important.
Exactly, and that you're not all the same. You're not all hairdressers. Just because most of you are hairdressers doesn't mean you're all
a hairdresser. You can be
a lot of you are.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. Now, hang on a minute, because we have to go into our next game of... Oh, there we go. Naomi, she just wants to get going. It's so cold outside. She's got her harp. I won't have her in the house, not because of the chlamydia, but because she spills, and oftentimes at this hour is getting sick to her stomach from... So, I can't have that. My trailer...
That's not good now.
It's not a very big trailer, It's not a double wide, really. We sing that it's not a double wide. So anyway, so we're going to remind you, if you want to tip us, this is a good time to do that, but clean off your card. Let's get going on a new game. It's our last game. It's also themed. It is themed for our big, for what we're doing tonight, and that is the 4-leaf corners. Yeah, 4-leaf corners. How clever was that? Which means
clever.
What now? What are the only? Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. I just hold on. I didn't close the lid. Oh my God. I'm really falling to pieces.
You're losing your balls, Miss Shar.
I'm telling you, it is just. After talking. First I was talking to Tim. Miss Poop Cans. And she got me talking about balls, and I just now poor Ruth got knocked off.
You're so excited.
Good Lord. I mean, it was just really something. So we're only calling what letters? What letters? We're not using the free space because we're only doing
B and O. Or B and O. B and O.
B and O. Correct. That's very good. B's and O's, which is only the blue balls and the yellow balls. Okay. So, so how long have you two been at it? How long?
6 months.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
In the world. But we made a grinder about a year ago. Over a year ago.
Over a year ago?
Yeah.
And you have a Jack Russell?
I do. He's sleeping right now. Yes.
Oh, he's sleeping. I didn't know Jack Russell slept. 073. 073. 4 corners, 3 cards. Don't forget. Now, the winner is going to get a $10 coupon toward one of our beautiful things on Redbubble. And you can, if you want to shop at Redbubble, all you have to do is go to my website, actually, missrichfield.com, and there's a link right on there. And Redbubble has, we probably got about 6 or 7 designs, and you can put them on anything. Yeah, that's the cool thing. You can put them on a T-shirt, or you can put them on a phone. I got my phone cover. My phone doesn't have service right now, but I got my phone cover. I mean, it's just really cute. It's really fun. So, okay, hang on a minute. B4. So now and then. Dustin, you're the race car driver, and Andy, you are Dominican.
I'm Dominican, and I am a publicist for work.
Oh, fantastic! I was down in your country.
I know. I heard Punta Cana or something. Yeah.
Punta Cana, exactly. And I wasn't too thrilled about traveling, but we were so careful and people stayed distant and the resort was run so responsibly. They made us all sit separately and you couldn't come in and join a table at a restaurant that you only could sit with people that you came with. I mean, it was really good. It was actually good. B11.
So you went during COVID then? It was recent?
Yes, I did. And I didn't really I have to be honest with you, I wasn't really excited about it. But what a beautiful country. Really, it is. I mean, it's my favorite. I've decided it's my favorite part of Mexico. Really, and I'm not just saying that. I mean it. 064.
It's the best part of Mexico.
Angela and Brian in too. Angela and Brian, get in here.
Oh,
Because we've been, look at
You're
you.
getting bored over here.
I know, and you're probably thinking to yourself, she forgot us. She forgot us. She doesn't even know we're here. But I have not forgotten you. I just want to save the best for last because I knew that you'd want to, just take time to really get ready. You didn't want to, I know how you people are.
I wish you were here.
Now, where are you again? You're in Amherst.
Yeah, but it's Buffalo, so it was 10 degrees today, so it was pretty chilly.
Oh, it's Buffalo? Is that near Amherst?
Buffalo and Amherst are pretty much the same thing. Buffalo Bills, Amherst, Niagara Falls. It's all the same.
Is that anywhere near Downsville?
Buffalo, no. It's a few hours. It's probably
Probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5 hours away. Yeah.
Not if you drive your race car. I bet you can get there quicker.
And he can come to Ransomville to race.
Oh, yes. I've watched races from Ransomville, but I've never raced there myself.
I actually have. I had a car that got smashed, so I raced in a hangover derby. Yeah.
It's classier and classier with you, Angela.
Yeah. Is that like during Thanksgiving? They do that after?
The hangover derby is like January 1st.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you're racing around a snowy dirt track and you pray to God.
It's just your old car. What kind of car was it that was old that you...
What happened was I used to work at a hotel, and unfortunately, the person.
Okay, hang on a minute. 071. I have a feeling this is a story. 071.
I'll be quick about it. So
no, take your time. We're early. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why you're racing through bingo today.
I don't know either. I don't know what it is.
Really lying.
You must have a hot date tonight. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I don't. I think it's watching Naomi out there. She is just freezing.
Or maybe because John from Texas isn't here, so you can't make fun of him. I don't know.
Well, I think she's flipping me off, but she's wearing her big mittens, so I can't tell for sure. But it looks like mittens. I just don't know what it is. 066. So tell us a story. 066. Tell us the story of your car.
So I had a car, and I was working the one day, and the guy that I work with went to pull in, and he hit my car and hit somebody else's car. So my car was technically totaled.
Jeez, what kind of car?
It was a red Chevy Lumina. It was like a nice. It was a nice.
She's narrowing it down. A red Chevy. Oh, what? Yeah. This is why I should have you on earlier. Yes, so you don't get into a fight.
It was a red Chevy Lumina.
Turns into a domestic. It's a what? It's a red Chevy Lumina.
Chevy Lumina, 2 doors. It was an awesome car. Everything was great.
And then it got wrecked. B7. Okay. And then what happened? What happened?
I turned it like they said, like.
So you just decided I'm just going to race it. So you just put your helmet. Hopefully you put a helmet on or something, right?
Yes. No, I didn't have a helmet. You can race however. My mother didn't want to go because she's like, oh my gosh. I go, well, won't you want to be there in case something happens to me? But it was the best time.
Was Brian there?
No, he was with his ex-wife then.
Oh, you're kidding. Wow. And I bet she didn't race cars. You really classed it up. You definitely moved up,
Oh, definitely.
No,
yeah, you moved up.
He really did. Like.
Yeah, clearly. And how long have you? So wait a minute. Now, how did you win or did you lose or what happened?
I lost. I ultimately I ultimately got hit on the straightaway and then ran off, but that's the way to go, you know? Like, if you're going to get taken out, you might as well get taken out on the straightaway.
So you didn't have a helmet on?
No. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But no, it doesn't matter. It was all like mud in your face, and when you're driving and people are hitting you, you don't know.
And did they take the windshield out of the car and stuff?
Actually, I should have. Like, in hindsight.
You didn't take the windshield out of the car?
No, so I had ultimate amount of windshield wiper fluid, so I was wiping the windshield. But I'm happy because
I'm thinking breaking the windshield would be. It's kind of where I was going with that.
All the shield, like all the other windows were out, but I left the windshield in. But if you didn't, you'd be eating dirt, and I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. B3.
And Lewis tonight. Lewis is on point, you know, like
Lewis.
I literally had to take the. I just had.
Lewis must have a date tonight too because his bum's been in the camera.
I know. It's like So now hang on a minute. Let's get everybody else in here. Let's get everybody else in. 065, because we have had such a great group tonight, and I feel like I need to have everybody back on again because I don't feel like we got to. No way! There cannot be a bingo already. There cannot be a bingo already. How is this possible, Chris? Are you cheating?
I'm not cheating. It's actually it's from Rochester, Minnesota, which I think is like a lucky place.
Rochester, Minnesota has won several weeks in a row.
I think they're cheating. I'm pretty sure they're cheating, actually.
I would expect Exeter, New Hampshire to win, but
or Minnetonka. We live in Minnetonka.
Who's in Rochester? Who's
the our friend Kurt Rock from Rochester, Minnesota.
Kurt, Rochester. Hot dog, we got a wiener.
We got a wiener.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Hey, so I was thinking about our group that we have. So bring everybody on because I was thinking about our group. And first of all, thank you for being here, everybody. We've got a few minutes so we can chat, which is kind of fun. Because usually by this point, I'm racing at the end of this thing because I'm getting yelled at. But I'm not getting yelled at tonight, which is a first, really. I've never had this happen before. I'm not sure how it happened, really. But anyway, so I wanted to say that, it's kind of one of the common denominators in our group. This, sometimes you can find a common thread. Sometimes it's a thin thread that ties the whole thing together. And tonight it is danger. We have a racer, right? We have this race car guy. We have this Dominican guy. That's dangerous. Look at him. I mean, he's dangerous.
Danger number one.
We have Angela, who's getting beaten by her husband on the air. We've got John, who is like braving the tree huggers. I mean, he is a tree hugger. I mean, he's fighting for trees. I don't know. There's something about fighting in that. You know what I'm talking about. And then we've got Tim, who's fighting to find someone to spend his life with. So everyone's fighting. But then Kevin is fighting sharks. And I meant to mention that tonight because it was one of the things that I had written down to talk about. And so I thought we have just a minute to talk about all our fighting that all of us are doing here. And you have to tell us, Kevin, where was this that you saw a shark?
Fort Lauderdale Beach. I was with my friend Suzanne, and we were in the water, and she started to scream. And I was looking at the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. I thought there was a wave coming. I turned around, and there was a shark a foot away from me.
And then you saw, and that was once, but you saw it was it the same shark? You saw it twice?
Different one. Yeah, we basically walked on water to get out of the water, and then we could see the shark from the beach. It was about 12 feet long. So I said, no, we got to go back in just so we're never afraid again. We'll only go into our waist.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
She started screaming again. There was another shark. So we just threw in a towel. Now we're just going to swim according to
And where in Fort Lauderdale? Was this just like the city beach that we all go to when we're in Fort Lauderdale?
And the Holcomb Park Boulevard. It's a very popular beach.
And did any of the other people see it?
Yeah. Some of the people on shore when Suzanne started screaming. So, yeah.
And you know what Angela would have done? She would have just run toward the shark.
Yeah, and I would have drank my green drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And her husband.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers! Happy St. Patrick's Day.
You guys, happy St. Pat. Get your beverages out. Let's do it. Cheers. Here we go. Ready? Clink.
Cheers. Cheers.
Happy St. Patrick's. And may the luck of the Irish and the luck of all come to us as we come to the end, hopefully. And so the summer will hopefully be normal. I don't know, or some kind of normal, because I have to work in P-Town.
Correct, and maybe Chris's Polish or whatever.
Yeah, get Chris in here. Chris, get in here.
Miss Richfield, you know that Kevin's name, his last name is Irish.
Oh, I love Chris. There he is.
I know. He's very handsome. He's a very handsome guy, and he's a beautiful lover. He's a beautiful lover. And John, we have to meet your lover one of these days. Do you have a picture of your lover? John?
I'll see you, 2 seconds.
Hang on. We're going to find out. And then, Tim, we're not going to ask you about your lover because you don't have one, right? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we're absolutely right on that. Because I think you're so handsome, Tim. I think, we got to find out, and we got to find somebody who loves weather and maps and pizza.
It's weird, though, that somebody...
Ooh. Yumpin' Yemeni. Wow. Does he have is he out of high school? I hope.
Yes.
Out of high school.
Anyway, well, listen. Oh, wait. Listen. There goes Naomi. There goes Naomi. And bye, Naomi. Naomi and Yvonne just pulled out. So, of course, that means we have to wrap it up, you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you still want to send us a little something special, send it. You can Venmo us or PayPal us at Richfield Tips. Please do that. And come and join us next week. We'll be enjoying vodka and vaccine. Well, actually, vaccine and vodka. Take a shot. Anyway, we're going to be celebrating. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank my team, Eli and Joe and Matt and Chris and me, all 5 of us, who put this together every week. It's a joy to do. It really is. And next week will be 55. We'll be having 55 shows. Isn't that crazy? So thank you so much, everybody. And I think we should spell L-O-V-E together. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Get ready.
Now, ready?
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. I love you all. Good night.
See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your